はいどうもこんにちは、京一先生です。今日は共通テストで8割を目指したい。なかなか単語が覚えられない。そんな悩みを抱えているあなたのために、重要単語を詰め込んだ青春ストーリーを用意しました。この動画に出てくる英文はただの物語ではありません。先日行われた2026年度共通テストのリーディング問題を丸ごと AI に読み込ませて、そこに出てきた重要単語、熟語の中から英検2級レベルの235語をぎゅっと凝縮して一つのストーリーに仕立てたものです。名付けて共通テスト完全攻略青春学園ストーリー。デュオや速読英単語のように文脈の中で一気に単語を脳に焼き付けていくスタイルです。それでは早速物語の世界に入ってみましょう。
Chapter 1 The Secret of the Passive Girl. Leo belonged to a traditional high school, but his daily routine was completely dull, and he felt unable to escape this boring environment. Meanwhile, he was secretly fascinated by Mia, a recent transfer student who always remained passive, rarely participating in ordinary conversations. The general assumption was that she had a delicate personality or suffered from a rare disease, therefore leaving her isolated. Leo, wanting to improve their relationship, decided to invite her to the struggling broadcasting club, despite the obvious disadvantage. Unfortunately, the club's equipment was out of date, and their financial condition was terrible, causing him severe anxiety. Moreover, the strict principal argued that the club's output had no practical value, threatening to abolish it to reduce expenses and eliminate waste. The principal estimated that closing it would benefit the entire establishment, leaving Leo with an enormous burden to deal with. He was determined to prevent this inevitable disaster, but he lacked a concrete solution. Chapter 2 The First Twist. Her Secret. One afternoon, an unexpected incident occurred that caused a dramatic transition in his perspective. He accidentally discovered Mia's open laptop and noticed a complex design for a highly popular streaming site. Instead of academic notes, she was actually editing a sophisticated video containing various visually stunning elements. He realized the unbelievable truth: the seemingly dull girl was in fact Enigma, a brilliant creator with a massive influence on millions. This was a tremendous twist. Her attractive online appearance was a stark contrast to her school figure. Mia let out a sigh, her cheeks flushed with embarrassment, and begged him not to inform the public. "I transferred to avoid the pressure and preserve a peaceful life," she revealed, showing her vulnerable side. Leo promised to keep her secret, but proposed an alternative scheme. "We can work in collaboration. Help me generate creative content using your intelligence, and we can promote the club to acquire new funding." Mia hesitated, but eventually agreed, appreciating his sincere enthusiasm and courage. Chapter 3 The Alliance and Counterattack. They began working closely, focusing on developing an invention: a new radio broadcast to provide entertainment for the audience. Mia's method was effective. She used her intellectual skills to analyze what teenagers truly desired. They conducted a survey to gather accurate evidence about the students' preferences, concerns, and complaints. The show rapidly gained popularity, influencing the entire student body and significantly improving the club's reputation. They managed to obtain sufficient profits from local sponsors to purchase modern devices and furniture. Leo's affection grew constantly, but he lacked the courage to express his genuine emotions. Chapter 4 The Ultimate Twist. Emergency and Confession. Then, during the school festival, an extreme emergency arose suddenly. A rival opponent, jealous of their achievement, deliberately destroyed their main cable and stole essential equipment. It seemed impossible to solve, and Leo felt completely depressed and frustrated. Our effort was in vain, he muttered, ready to submit to this cruel fate. However, Mia refused to abandon hope. We still have a portable router, she said, her eyes shining with intense conviction. To Leo's absolute astonishment, Mia decided to log into her famous account and do a live broadcast directly to the crowd. She revealed her identity to gain publicity, causing a huge wave of confusion and excitement. But the ultimate twist was yet to come. She read a story, claiming it was submitted by a stranger. As she read the detailed description, Leo noticed a peculiar similarity. The story featured a clumsy boy with a genuine heart who bravely fought to save a dying club for a quiet girl. Leo suddenly comprehended the hidden meaning Mia had written it herself. She used the broadcast to confess her feelings, incorporating a secret message just for him. The audience erupted in applause, and Leo, flushed, ran to the stage. Their mutual smile was the most precious reward he could ever imagine.
物語の結末いかがでしたか？あの単語あんな風に使うんだという発見が一つでもあれば、あなたのスコアは確実に上がります。この動画は一度見て終わりにするのはもったいないです。映像を止めて音読したり、AI の音声に合わせてシャドーイングをしたりして、何度も何度も体になじませてください。物語の情景と一緒に覚えた単語は、試験本番の緊張した場面でも必ずあなたを助けてくれます。今の英文をじっくりテキストで読みたいという方や、スクリプトが欲しいなど、動画に対するご感想、ご要望などはコメント欄にお願いします。今日の動画が面白かった、ためになったという方は、チャンネル登録とグッドボタンにて応援よろしくお願いします。共通テスト8割突破は正しい戦略があれば決して不可能な数字ではありません。これからも一緒に頑張っていきましょう。それではまた次回の動画でお会いしましょう。失礼します。